Hello everybody. This is a video response to a video I uploaded on the Lyles Brother channel earlier today. The video over there was titled One Planet, Two Worlds. I think that was the title. And it was talking about, in that video I talked about a discussion I had with my wife after she and I heard an argument ensuing outside of our apartment last night in the dark, where there was a man whose parking spot had been pilfered. It's a paid parking lot. His parking spot had been pilfered by a parking squatter, and he spent several hours using the police, trying to track the guy down to liberate his parking spot. Here comes the wind. And in the video, I made a point. The point of the video was to illustrate how the Japanese admire someone who can keep their calm, even if they're in the right. And Yumiko, she pointed out how she didn't admire the one man who was losing his temper, even though he was the one who had his parking spot going. And I tried to build from that into generality, saying that the Japanese admire someone who can keep their cool, even if they have a right to feel otherwise. And they may not admire someone who loses it. So after I came home from my long urban hike this morning, I talked to Yumiko about it further, and I learned that I may have been a bit wrong. That it wasn't so much that she was criticizing the man for losing his cool. It was that she was criticizing him for the way that he did it. Out of the subtleties of the language escaped me, so I couldn't pick up on this. But she said he was kind of like, the word she uses, kind of like a hooligan. She said he kind of had this chip on his shoulder kind of attitude, and he just sounded really unsophisticated and kind of like a ruffian, almost like a gangster, she said. And it really didn't sound good. And that's what she was referring to. However, I'm going to go ahead and leave that video up, because I think that there is a truth to the fact that the Japanese do admire someone who can keep their cool under fire, if they are, even if they're in the right and they deserve to give someone a dressing down, if they can maintain their cool, that's an admirable thing. All cultures admire that, but especially here in Japan, especially in Asia, where community harmony is the goal in so many cases. So I'll go ahead and leave that up, but I wanted to make a correction that I wasn't, the generalization that I had made from talking to my wife was probably not completely correct. I'm going to go and look at some dragonflies now. You guys have a great day. I'll put this up as a video response and a link down below if anyone wants to see the other video. Here, there, and everywhere. Bye-bye.